cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Rich Trapper.
I fucks with you.
Warning, this video is for satire, educational, and comedy use only. It is not intended to be actual fact, nor is it intended to give real meaning to any of the questions you ponder about late night.
A lot of different things going on with Jay-Z and Dame Dash. For those of you guys who don't know, at the Roots Festival, Jay-Z decided to take some pow-pows at Dame Dash, Nicki Minaj, Chris Brown, Drake, and a few others, man. So let's get exactly into this and see what DJ Akademiks has to say as Dame Dash responds. Let's get into it. Let's go. Hit Akademiks with a light.
On Dame Dash or Rick Ross. Come on now. Come on. By the way, we gotta get to a little politics stuff too. You know, we're kind of in the like algorithm with the Chud the Billish stuff. You know, we've been doing good. We will get to everything. If y'all are tired of me being on tonight, I know it's getting late. It's midnight right now. Y'all gonna let me know. Y'all let me know. Flip a coin? Oh, man, this is good. Now, the jig is up. The jig is up. God damn it, the jig is up. The jig is up. All right. I'm hearing a lot of people say Dame. I'm here. So I know this is a 2-hour interview. Let me pause this real quick, and I want to let you know, this is a 2-hour interview. We're not going to watch the whole thing. We want to get to the main parts that's really interesting. And apparently, he does a really good interview. I want to say shout out to Jason Love. Jason Love actually called me yesterday about some business stuff.
Jason Lee, nigga. Jason Love is a dude who knocked down Adam's wife, nigga. That's Jason Lee. Big difference.
You know, he's one of the media members, you know, he's homosexual, but it's all cool. We fuck with him. He's one of those guys that
you definitely call that man Jason Love. Jason Love is a man who put meat in Adam 22's mouth. That man's name is Jason Lee, my friend.
Don't do the weird stuff. He's not stalking us. He's not trying to do nothing like that. He's not having a paparazzi's in the lobby. But shout out to him. Anyway, I just found out he had a cool interview with Jayz. Fraudulent slip. With Dame Dash. Now, Dame Dash was talking about Jay, and I feel like
slip is when you said Jason Love.
I'm kind of over being honest, like, you know what I mean, all things aside. I'm over him talking about Jay-Z, but apparently he came with some new info about the relationship that he had with Jay and with all of the things that was, okay. So there's 3 things that I would like for him to speak about. Remember Rachel Roy? That's his ex-wife. Rachel Roy is his ex-wife, but she was also accused of being Becky with the good hair. Now, there's a whole ongoing rumor and theory that Jay-Z and Dame Dash has always competed for girls, all the way back to Aaliyah. Like, they've always competed for girls. Like, you know, if they were partying, like, Jay would try to hit the same girl that, you know, Dame Dash was hitting. It was kind of like a competitive type of thing, even though they were kind of business partners. And this is where you get multiple women and multiple situations that come into the mix, because obviously we know Jay-Z ends up with Beyonce, but we all know that Dame Dash was in love and supposedly had this love affair with Aaliyah. Aaliyah also was...
They say that Dame Dash was in love with Aaliyah, and Jay-Z scooped right up underneath that man's nose. Keep in mind, Aaliyah was allegedly underage during all this.
The subject of some of the very, you know, maybe even creepy things when it comes to R. Kelly, because he married her when she was like 15 years old, but also Jay-Z did an album with R. Kelly. Then we hear about all these allegations. But anyway, I don't want to speak on this, because all I'm saying is that there's paparazzis in the lobby and we don't want to get caught on candid camera. So what we should do is let Dame speak for himself. Here we go.
I don't know.
Here we go.
No. So let's go on.
Okay.
I don't need no problems with the feds. Let's go on.
So
let's move.
Whoa, feds. Whoa. What? Here we go.
Any of the things that are being said.
I like doing my own thing.
Here we go.
And I still don't.
But when people see the current success of it, and they don't wonder why.
What current success? I don't see any success. I see everybody under fire right now.
Well,
so if you look at
nation's successful.
If I'm looking at the algorithm right now, it doesn't look so good, and you know this.
No.
So Tasha K is on their head every day, and she seems to be saying what they think the truth is. It's not looking like it's. I'm not seeing anything that I'd want to be a part of right now. Are you? Would you want to be a part of any of the things that are being said?
I like doing my own thing.
I didn't ask you that. I'm just asking you, as a human being, if you had to be tied to something, would you want to be tied to something that has so many maybes and gray areas? where they're saying this, that, the third, and so many people have. So it's just
the one gray area that I see.
I don't want to talk about them.
The one gray area I see popping up is the Desiree stuff. I don't understand the Desiree stuff.
Listen, if she's with
Desiree Perez, that is Jay-Z's. I'm not sure what she does exactly at Roc Nation, but I know that she snitched on a lot of people. And Desiree Perez was pardoned after snitching on a lot of people. And everybody know that Desiree Perez snitched on a lot of people. And Jay-Z talk a lot of stuff about not wanting to be around snitches and feds and all that kind of stuff. But Desiree Perez is around and she snitched on a lot of people. That's all I'm saying.
The police, you think I want beef with them?
No.
So let's go on.
Okay.
I don't need no problems with the feds. Let's go on.
So
let's move.
Was Rachel Roy, was she Becky with the good hair?
I personally don't.
Keep in mind, that was his ex-wife.
No. What I know is that she would never. My understanding of it, because I know Rachel, she just said something at the wrong time because she's like socially not there. She doesn't understand what's going on. So I was divorced years after what was said. If that was, I'd be like, damn, why would they do that? But I can't. She told me no. Like, that's bullshit. I think what happened was that she was a trigger because, like, she was still in the same circle. He was coming around, and they might have felt disrespectful. And that would be disrespectful if they're talking or anything. That could have happened. You know what I mean? Like, I've heard that. But, like, Rachel would never, like, tell me. We don't even really talk.
Okay, Dame, it's a pretty simple question. Did Jay-Z smash your ex-wife, gang? Like, come on, bruv.
We co-parent in a way
it seemed like
that I would prefer.
Pretty direct to the point kind of thing. I don't really see what all the flammery and hoopla is about. It seemed like that would be a pretty direct 1-2 step. Did Jay-Z knock down your ex-wife? Yeah, he did. No, he didn't. Anything outside of that, just kind of their business, but it doesn't seem like it's that hard of a question.
Was different, but her and I have drawn that line years ago. So I wouldn't. I personally don't think so. But and Rachel, from what I heard, that would. But again, if it did, that would be some dumb shit. And if that was the case, that would make homegirl, whoever was married, look very weak if they knew that and continued to ride out. But. I don't think so. But
so he's saying that would make Beyonce look really weak if she knew that Jay-Z had slept with Rachel Roy, Dame Dash's ex. Dame is saying that would make Beyonce look like she didn't have no control and she would look extremely weak is what he's tapping at right there. I don't know if you caught that, but that's what he's tapping at. You feel me?
It would be like, damn, they want everything I got or had. But I never wanted.
He said that nigga Jay wanted everything he got or had.
Bone nothing that my homeboys had. I never want to do that.
You know why people do love and hate
That's
you?
That's disgusting.
The white people love and hate Dame.
That is pretty gross.
Is he saying that Jay smashed his ex-wife and she's Becky with the good hair? By the way, it is rumored that apparently that elevator fight that happened at it was at a Met Gala. I can't remember what event they were at, but the fight that happened between Solange and Jay-Z, they're saying that it was because Jay-Z was caught, cheating, and apparently cheating with Rachel Roy, which happened to be Dame Dash's ex-wife.
Dame Dash is, you say what the fuck you want to say, and you just own everything. Like, I value, like, being blunt, being fearless, being all those things. Because, I recently found myself in the mix where I just made a joke where I said something like, if somebody kills me, Jay-Z did. I just say it's a joke. I'm not in this ecosystem of being controlled by corporates and this and this. I'm a fan with the platform. I'm a fan of yours. I'm a fan of his. I'm a fan of everybody. So I say things. And it set off an experience I had never witnessed before. So I really don't understand what that dynamic is over there. That's why I feel like you're the only one that knows, as like a historical encyclopedia of culture, like how is the wiring? The Leo Cohen thing, I think you said a minute ago, was powerful because people don't understand the algorithms and how you control what people see, say, know, hear. Like,
okay,
right. But Charlamagne.
Hold on, we got to jump around this interview. It's pretty long. You guys should go watch the whole thing. We're just trying to hear. Obviously, sometimes I'll admit.
What we're getting out of this is Jay-Z knocked down Dame Dash's ex-wife. That's kind of what I'm getting from all this. I know that's a lot of flammery, skullduggery, and larceny in between, but it sounds like Jay-Z may have put the brakes to Dame Dash's ex-wife. You feel me? I'm just saying. That's what it sounds like to me.
think Dame could sound like a broken record, but people have told me this interview is he's given more than what we normally hear, so it's not the same shit. So that's what I'm trying to hear what he's saying.
I hear you saying, nah, that's filed. When they were saying Dame filed, you weren't like, that's not a bad thing.
No, but that's why I'm asking you for educational purposes. Because
well, you could have educated him. You just did.
But I think you did in a way, like you said, you outside the street. People do listen
but you have a Charlamagne,
to us in a different way.
Right, but a Charlamagne and them that's saying it's a bad thing makes it still...
Do you think Charlamagne hates you?
I think he's paid to do what he's told to do. Like, because you got to think about Charlamagne allegedly has rapes and all type of shit on his jacket. No, now you look, does he not? But he still, no one canceled him for that shit. Who is he to speak?
Whoa, Mr. Dash. Wowzers, begouzers. Goodness gracious. Okay, let's see where this one is finna go.
He has so many vices and faults that people just don't understand. So my point is, if someone was on the radio saying this every day at 9 o'clock that he should be able to talk because he's been accused of rape, then he probably wouldn't be able to work. So with them knowing that exposure, why would they still put him there? He has a lot of exposure.
All right, I didn't think this was going
So
that
to me,
way.
I just think he's paid to do what he said. I just think he's paid to do what he's told.
Okay.
He's a mouthpiece for them. Pause. Black Effect, let's do business, allegedly, is partners with iHeart, right? So all that's happening is they're getting them these ads, but who's getting all the data? iHeart. Who's his partner? iHeart. So basically, he's the face to go get black people's data for iHeart.
But in our
He's the face.
But in our situation, we're both now partners to Paramount.
No, we're not partners. We license stuff.
We
license.
Meaning, when I say partners, meaning we do get a check from them.
No, we.
Yeah, I love Dame. He's always like trying to like
make it clear he's not an employee.
He's trying to reframe or rephrase.
Dame is gonna make sure you know he don't work for nobody. He gonna make sure that's clear.
These things that's like really interesting. Let me hear him talk about Cameron real quick, and then I'm gonna go back to and apparently he talks about Aaliyah. Give me 1 second.
He did.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. 1 second.
Betrayal. He's not loyal. You know, he went and he's talking about he talked about my children. Like, you know, I never ever thought he would be that guy, but I actually saw the signs. And then when I reflected things that I let slide, I shouldn't have. But, you know, Fredo, I don't like the fact that he has cheap teeth and they're so big. Pause. And I hate his suits. He dresses like the old school Steve Harvey. And I hate the fact that he's now...
I hate his suits, and that nigga dresses like the old school Steve Harvey is sick.
It was stray.
No, he doesn't. No, old school. He has a better style. You know what them suits
I know what
he
you're
used
talking
to
about.
wear.
I know. Back in the day.
The back in the day, Harvey.
King of comedy, Fred, Steve.
And I just didn't see that for him to be a gossip guy, talking about me all day, and having those big ass cheap teeth. You know, pause. And he just continues to talk about me, but he's one of my bigger disappointments. Looking at him doing wrestling and it's getting slung around and then having all these opinions on sweaty men. It's just not what I saw. For Cam was cooler than that. He's Fredo now. I just wish I knew that's who he was all this time.
Well, it's kind of crazy because didn't you kind of put Dipset on?
I did.
Right.
All right.
That's the betrayal that I put you on.
It's not only that.
Okay, so he's
This
talking.
nigga said Cam is being slung around and having opinions about sweaty men. Goodness gracious. That is a huge flamorous skullduggerous and larceny statement.
Betrayal. Let me I want to hear the Aaliyah thing.
He said
No, this one.
Daddy
Wait, time out. So I only know Jay-Z?
Huh? Well, what I was asking about Daddy Yankee,
I asked you a question
before you change,
you just said why is Jay-Z evil, and I didn't say Jay-Z was evil.
So is the question?
So why would you assume
Are the questions I'm asking uncomfortable? Let me ask you: are the questions I'm asking uncomfortable?
Not at all.
So we can stop talking about Jay-Z. We can talk about Care Bears or Fruit Loops. What makes you feel
don't like
comfortable?
my answers.
I want to ask you the questions that make you feel comfortable.
You want to tell me how to answer?
Nope. I'm going to ask you.
Do you want to tell me how you want me to answer you?
How do you co-create Rock Nation and lose it?
First of all, I never co-created any Rock Nation, and I walked away from Rock.
No, he didn't co-create. I think Rock Nation is just solely Jay-Z. I think Rockefeller,
because I no longer thought that they could.
Rockefeller, that's right.
Our moral fabric became different, and I had different aspirations of being a boss, not getting a check from people.
Got it.
being a boss.
So that was why I chose. I didn't lose anything. You got to get that. So if you look at
That's why I'm asking the question.
See, now you're not. Don't Charlamagne me.
Well, I'm trying to get. This is why I'm trying to get the question. This is why I want to say this. I really do want to.
Don't Charlamagne me is crazy work. Don't Charlamagne me. Don't not let me get it out.
No, I really.
And I know why. Because he's gay too.
No, I'm definitely gay. I have no problems admitting sucking dick. Half the people you work with won't answer that.
No, don't do that.
Me and Charlamagne would be golden girls. If he was gay, I would live in a house with
Stop
Charlamagne.
acting like he's not.
All right, Dame is a legend. That was just a warm-up. Hopefully everybody watching at home is ready for the full entree. Pause. All right, so Dame, the reason why I threw Daddy Ink out there, not that I care, I don't be listening to
Is this nigga allowed to pause? Can Jason Lee pause? I guess he can pause.
I mean, he's an artist and an icon now in his own right. But the reason I ask is because I see you as, like, again, one of the 4 founders of Rockefeller. I remember wearing Rockefeller.
I constructed Rockefeller. I made Rockefeller. I walked away from Rockefeller.
Got it. But that's the thing I don't understand.
Why would I still want to be around a bunch of dudes that are dysfunctional and have high trauma, and I'm raising daughters? It just wasn't for my lifestyle anymore, and that's not what I wanted to do.
All right, chat, is there any more, like, you guys could watch this yourself. Is there any more interesting parts of this Dame Dash interview? You guys could watch it yourself, as I said. We're trying to, like, we have a lot to get through tonight, and time is of the essence. Is there anything else that is... Okay, you're good? All right, I'm seeing a lot of people saying, all right, it's all good. Let's get on to this.
All right, man. So that's that. Dame Dash. I got to get the kids from school. Red dots to the left. You know the rest, man. We got this network. I'm glad that you enjoyed that content. We heard the cries. We heard the complaints. Now, we don't got no intro, but we do got an outro with the same information, man. Make sure that you are tapped in. Make sure you dropping comments. Make sure you dropping likes. Make sure you subscribing to everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network, because we will be giving away some more Chiliana once we hit that 40,000 membership, 40,000 subscriber, threshold. We're going to make sure that we give y'all some Chiliana, man. So make sure that y'all stay tapped in. Make sure y'all stay looking out. Make sure y'all stay right here at TNN Trap News Network. The news you can use, the knowledge you're not finna get in nobody's college. Hit a like, hit a comment, hit a good subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. We're gonna keep you updated on what's going on these YouTube streets. You already know the deal, man. If you enjoyed this content, throw the red dot to the left. You know the rest. We gone.
Hi, I'm Whack 100. When I'm not snitching on the internet, I'm snitching in real life for your own personal home security. Call 1-800-WACK-ATTACK. We're first, law enforcement second. Hey, I'm Adam22. Got an extra soul laying around? Be like Doughboy and Whack 100 and sell yours today. One soul equals a lot of clout.
Apollo Jackson. It's dangerous. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboards. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let him hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 points strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Wow. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the
Then went and told my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. These friends is hella fake, I know what enemies intention. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missing with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missing with the bullshit, you can save it. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.